In this video, we're going to talk about how to set a frequency at the reassessment. So here we have our reassessment note. In this case, it's a supervision assessment. We're going to go halfway down the page to the section just below our goal section here, right where it says click here to change the frequency. So that's what we'll do. We'll click there. This section allows you to set the patient frequency using our perfect calendar here. The patient calendar is something unique to Online Therapy Note System in the fact that it brings everything that impacts frequency and scheduling into one place. It also takes into account the full cert of the patient all in one calendar, and it is also based on the Medicare week of the agency that sent us over the referral. So using a very visual approach, you can then use the calendar to set the frequency based on all of these factors using these drop downs here. Unlike our eval form, however, this frequency is not going to populate on the reeval nor the patient record. You will need to write out a frequency down below where it says use this section below to generate an order for this frequency change. And please fill out the information or a blank order will be entered. And that cannot be sent to the doctor. We don't want to send a blank order to a doctor. So in this case, today is 3/5 and I'm doing my reassessment visit. I decide this patient needs a couple more weeks of therapy beyond this current week. So I'm going to add here in the drop down box 2 more weeks of therapy. So now I have to factor in the current week and then the 2 additional weeks. And I'm going to write that in my order down here. So that's going to be 3W1 and a 2W2. And we're going to start that the week of, which is my eval date. That's going to be 3/5/13. Okay, we need to get into the habit of writing frequency at every reeval and not just continue at POC. If we get into the wrong mode and only write continue with POC, then when you are trying to extend the final week of a frequency, any visits made following those weeks will not be payable or billable due to there being no POC to continue with. Assistants and agencies and all others involved will be able to view the frequency as well, making it clear for auditing. And just below this calendar section is right where it says click here to schedule a reassessment, recert, or discharge visit. Supervisors will be given the chance to set up any assessments that are needed so that it can be scheduled in advance and accounted for by assistants and other disciplines. Notice the 3 tabs of options here. You have your reassess, your recert, and your discharge. You can schedule as many reassessments as needed with this page. So if there needs to be a 30-day reassessment scheduled and a 13-visit reassessment scheduled, that's not a problem. And so we're going to go ahead, I'll peek back up here and see that on the 22nd I'm going to need to do a reeval on, we'll go to the right month of March. So it plugs a visit there for me. And if I needed to do a 13th visit, if it was shared with another discipline, I could plug a couple in there. Once the frequency has been set and the supervisor's visits are plotted and the order written, then we can finish the note and just submit it. You will need to then communicate with the office and your assistant both to notify them of your decision to extend or end the frequency so everyone is aware and patient does not get forgotten. That's all. Thank you.